Peter Obi gets support from Kwankwaso, Donald Duke, Obasanjo, and Atiku. So this was what people have speculated long before this other news broke. So the question now is, are we going to have a Peter Obi? Is there going to be a way that all parties will come together and throw their weight behind Peter Obi? Let us see how that unfolds in the nearest future or as the days go by. But today's news says Tinubu is not threatened by Obasanjo, Kwankwaso, and Obi's 2027 talks, meaning that because Obasanjo had called them to have talks with each other, to see a way forward, they can make this country better, because we cannot continue like this. Obasanjo was our former president, Nigerian's first president, and from 1999 up until he handed over to the Yaradua ticket with Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. And one of the things I've noticed that Tinubu listens to is gossip. APC people, till now they act as though they are still contesting election. When you have won an election, what you do is to show working. Just like you say, hit the ground rolling. Your boss, Tinubu, says, hit the ground rolling. That's what we are expecting all of you to do. Not always responding to things. And the annoying part is, they never tell Tinubu that people are hungry, people are complaining. They give him good news that, the people are saying you are doing well. But at the end of the day, when it's a gossip of they are going to take over 2027 from him, immediately they will respond. So APC was one that said Tinubu is not threatened by Obasanjo, Kwankwaso, and Obi's 2027 talks. Okay, let us read the story. It said the ruling All Progressive Congress APC on Sunday dismissed concerns over the recent meeting between the Senator Rabiu Kwankwaso, former Cross River State Governor Donald Duke, and ex-President Olusegun Obasanjo in Abeokuta, Ogun State. The trio reportedly discussed Nigeria's political future behind closed doors. The visit has sparked speculations about possible political realignment ahead of the 2027 general elections. Discussions about the next presidential race have gained momentum following comments from Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Senator George Akume, who advocated for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's re-election, asserting there would be no vacancy in Aso Rock until 2031, as if he is God. While opposition parties have declared intention to unseat the APC, the ruling party remains unfazed. Okay, because you are God, but no wahala, we shall see. Kwankwaso and Duke, accompanied by associates, held a private meeting with Obasanjo, a vocal critic of Tinubu's administration. Obasanjo has previously condemned alleged corruption and Nigerians' rising debt under the current government. The thing that is paining me, guys, sorry, before I continue, what is paining me in all of this is Tinubu said once they remove all these things, they remove subsidy, there will be no longer borrowing. But they are borrowing and buying private jet, borrowing and adding more fleet to the presidential fleet. With due respect, I hold Obasanjo in high esteem as a former president, ex-head of state, and an elder statesman. I don't want to take issues with him, but when it comes to the politics of Nigeria, particularly contemporary politics, Tinubu is not their mate, Ibrahim said. Tinubu is not their mate. People keep bragging, but he has done nothing, only noise. Tinubu is head and shoulder above them in modern politics in Nigeria. So the combination of Obasanjo, Kwankwaso, Peter Obi, and Donald Duke, who was my schoolmate, does not present a threat to Tinubu. These are people who were trashed in the last election. What you people don't know is that they weren't the ones trashed. People are hurting. They are hurting. And you're here speaking, they were trashed. That's the thing. When you're in power, you think you know too much. Ibrahim further cited Obasanjo's past endorsement of candidates, saying that he's going to endorsement saying that it's the first time Obasanjo is going to really rally around someone and that person is defeated. Remember, he supported ex-president Goodluck Jonathan, who later lost to Buhari. Obasanjo supported another candidate, Peter Obi, in the last election, and Tinubu trashed, that's what he wanted to say, them, so they can have marathon meetings and meet till the end of time. They will not present any threat to APC. And this is a problem I have with most of you. You don't know that politics is not like that. You've entered into power. The fact that you won the other time was because their votes were divided, and you saw that you did not make it. Check your vote and check their vote coming together. You didn't make it. So please be quiet when others are talking. Let's listen to what Nigerians said on the comment, guys. You know, I always like to read the comment section because that's where Nigerians pour out their minds. This one said, so we are about to enter 2025, and instead of you all to be talking about what's bad and needs to be fixed in this country, your only concern is about 2027 election. Chai, who do Nigeria and this thing? That's all APC does. They're not thinking about anything. This one say, why do they always have to smuggle Obi into their conversation? Obi is not in the picture. Neither was he in the meeting. But that for the fact that he is alive, he must be mentioned. That's the thing they do. This person say, my advice to Peter Obi, my brother, is not to bother to contest again in 2027, no matter the coalition or pressure, because that will be giving validation to the sham Tinubu and INEC wants to organize in 2027. When Nigerians are tired of hunger, they know what to do. So what do you want Nigerians to do? Let's see what people responded to him. This other person said, I will boldly vote Tinubu. Okay, keep voting him. This person, I hope you have eaten. You will boldly. Okay. This one says, when someone commits a crime and all evidence shows he is truly guilty of the crime committed, then he goes ahead and confidently say, go to court. This shows he has trust in the judiciary system and compromise the result in his favor. Not all confidence comes from being capable and qualified. Some come from the fact that they know how to manipulate the system. This person say, make Peter Obi just agree to do 4 years, then Kwankwaso will continue from there. This other person say, why replying if they are not disturbed? Do you get? If they aren't disturbed, they will not reply. Let me like that comment because you made sense. This one say, I need help. This other one say, anything to dislodge that weary. People say anything to remove this man, they are ready. This one say, I will vote Tinubu over and over. Una decrease. Oh, one worry. Then people now came for the person. Vote Tinubu. Hope you have eaten. Everybody's asking. This one say, how can he be threatened when he got the whole judicial system in his pocket? That's another thing. But you know, that's the thing. I know some people will say, Goodluck Jonathan was weak, and that's why he was an incumbent and someone took over from him. It will shock you people. Don't worry. This one say, criminals can't be scared now. You see, yeah, people are saying you are criminals, that's why you can't be scared. This one say, only Sheyi Tinubu will defeat this crew in 2025 elections, not even APC. Okay, no problem. We shall see then. We shall see who will defeat this crew. By the time, if Atiku can decide to come together with these people, it is going to be a walkover. Because imagine an Atiku support, a Kwankwaso, all coming behind these people. You already know that is a walkover. All Kwankwaso needs to just agree is to work with Peter Obi. All Atiku needs to agree is to be a mentor to Peter Obi. And it is a walkover. So it's not something that you would begin to brag. If you people were not worried in your APC government, I'm sure by now you would have said nothing. But for you to have said something, it means you are really very worried. And I pity for your children. You people sit down and write things and be making mouth. The thing we are even bragging about, he's not bragging about himself as much because he knows that he has nothing to offer. And Tinubu did not even really promise Nigerians anything. He didn't, because he knows he had nothing whatsoever to offer to Nigerians. As there's such a big shame to those of you who are still carrying on the agenda of Tinubu. All of you that stood on the mandate, you are hungry in your houses. But because some of you, they've given your uncles and aunties positions in power, you can never speak truth to power. You see something wrong, you are supporting it just because you want to eat. It's a pity.